Hello students, I am Mrs. Rupali Shirsagar Brahme from Ferguson College Pune of Deccan Education Society Pune. So students, today we are going to learn the chapter SEO, that is search engine optimization. Why you need the search engine optimization, that we will learn today. You are going to create a website by using the chapter 1. So whenever you will have your own business, obviously you will have your own website. So if you want to have your website to be listed in search engines like Google or Yahoo or any of the popular search engine like Bing, so in that case, you must know what is search engine optimization. So students, we will just see what is the search engine optimization, what are its types and what are the advantages. So let us begin with the presentation. Students, we are going to, that is search engine optimization. So what is search engine optimization? Look at the definition. Search engine optimization refers to techniques that help your website to rank higher in the search results, such that making your website more visible to the people who are looking for your product or service via search engines. Whenever the people want some information or some product, they always make use of the search engines like Google, Yahoo, or any of the popular search engine like Bing. Suppose you want to have your website to be listed when they search their information regarding your product of your website. In that case, if your website comes in the first 10, that will become more popular. So if you want to have your website name in the first few names of the list, then in that case you must opt search engine optimization. So while designing and developing a website, if you want to rank your website high in the search engine results, you must go for search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is a subset of search engine marketing that you need to remember for the examination. So if you want to increase the number of visitors for your website, you must go for search engine optimization. So what are the types of search engine optimization? There are two types, on-page SEO and off-page SEO. What is the difference? That on-page SEO means you will concentrate on the contents of your website. Your content should be related to your website topic. Suppose your website is regarding Sachin Tendulkar's. So everything related to Sachin Tendulkar should come in that, and nothing else related to other topics should come in that. So where good content is the first criteria for on-page SEO. Students, suppose I am creating a college website, then everything regarding education should contain in that particular website regarding your college, regarding available courses and so on. Even the good keyword selection is also the important. You are going to make use of the headings of the proper topics, proper articles should be there in your particular website. Putting the keywords at proper places also will help in on-page SEO for the ranking of the website at good place. So here giving appropriate title is very important. It's not like that you will type XYZ title and your website will be ranked at the top. Students, do remember that Google or any of the search engine like Yahoo or Bing or other search engines makes use of the softwares which reads out the site for ranking. For reading out the site, they have the softwares called as bots, or even they called as the spiders or crawlers. The crawlers are the softwares which reads out the contents of your website to rank your website in their list. Sometimes you will find some of the websites at the top. Over there you will find ADVT or advertisement. Those are the paid website. They have paid for ranking their website at the top. But if you have not paid for ranking, still your website can come in their list because of this SEO. If you are having the good contents of your website, obviously your website will be listed in the top 10 if it is proper. So students, off-page SEO also can be used for ranking your website top in the search engines. In the off-page SEO, you will find link building. Increasing link popularity means you should have linking with other websites. So website to website relationship matters in off-page SEO. So if you refer other websites or how many other websites are referring you, if that increases, means linking of the website to website increases, obviously your website will be considered as good by search engines. So, and that will be ranked up in their list. So let us go for the SEO strategies. If you want to have to opt the strategies of SEO, that is search engine optimization, there are two types of strategies. First is white hat SEO and second is black hat SEO. Students, always we should go for the white hat SEO and not for black hat SEO. White hat SEO is always recommended for a good website design, whereas black hat SEO is not recommended. And if you make use of the black hat SEO, that will be denied by the search engine. What is a white hat SEO and what is black hat SEO? Let us see. White hat SEO means you will put the relevant contents on your website. You will put relevant links related to your website. You will put relevant references to your contents. You will put the proper sentences with good spelling and correct grammar. Students, your page structure optimization is also important. What is that page structure optimization means, that we will see in next some slides. Students, standard compliant HTML should be there behind your web pages. Unique and relevant page titles are very important. As I said, crawlers read your titles. It doesn't read only the title, it reads your image file names, it reads your contents, it reads your headers. So always you should make use of various kinds of headers along in your contents. So here in black hat SEO, you may put any duplicate content. For example, my website is related to college, and if I put some famous person's name inside that, which is irrelevant to that, for making famous my website, so that means it's a duplicate content. If I'm copying some popular websites contents in my website to try out to rank my website up in the search engines, so that will be not considered in case of the search engines. Search engines finds out that you have kept the duplicate contents in your website. Invisible text and stuffed keywords are not allowed in the websites. So redirecting the user to another site or page which is not relevant is also, if you try to do that for ranking your website up, that is also not allowed, because search engines immediately come to know that your website is not having relevant links. Links from other sites which are non-relevant are not allowed. If you try to do that to rank your website up, still that will be denied by search engines. So obviously black hat SEO is denied by search engines, or that will be not considered by search engines. So always you are supposed to go for white hat SEO. Students, let us see the tag meta tag, which is there from the first chapter. Why to go for this? Because this is read by the search engines. Suppose if you insert the meta tag on your website, meta tag won't display any of the output on the web page. Then why to make use of meta tag? Obviously, you are the contents of website keywords you are going to list down in brief in the meta tag, because search engine reads the meta tag contents from your website, so that your website will be ranked in their list. This is an empty tag and it has 4 attributes: name, content, char set and HTTP equivalent. Char set is nothing but what kind of characters your website is having, whether it is a Chinese character or Indian characters, or what kind of characters, set English characters, what the character set your website contains, that it indicates. Content, you are supposed to write down the keywords of your website in the content. So this is the example of the meta tag. Students, observe in this. For Bal Bharti, I have created, this is sample example I have given, which is given in your textbook as well. So description is SEO topic over there, and observe the keywords which I have placed over here. So if somebody tries to search the SEO or SEO rank your website, it will try to list my website in their search engines. Students, this is the example of optimization of website by using page structure optimization. So what is a page structure optimization? Students, observe over here. I have used the appropriate title over here. So this means related to your topic of the website or web page, this title must be clear. It should not be any vague or wrong title over here. One more very important thing, as I said, that the search engines reads the keyword contents over there. So it's related to SEO. So I just put the content like this. So these contents are read by the search engines for ranking your web page. Students, always make use of the headers. From H1 to H6, you can make use of all the headers because headers are read by the search engines. By giving the proper header, you are going to make your website more readable and more proper as well. So that will be helpful for visitors as well, not only the search engines. Students, you are supposed to give the proper image names over here. As I have inserted some building photograph over here, I wrote what the image name is. The proper image name I have given over here. I have not given any kind of an image name like img03.jpg or something, any of the file name which is not related to this. So as I am inserting the photograph of the building, I have inserted the proper name of the file inside the source tag. So this is also important, what kind of photo your website is having, that is read by the search engines to rank your website. So this is the alt attribute. This is also important for ranking your website. Students, always make use of such kind of things in your website. So observe over here, I have inserted one image tag on my website. So if I make use of something like this, obviously the search engine will not come to know what kind of photograph it is, what kind of image it is. So that is not allowed. So it will not able to know what image it is. And obviously the alt tag is something which I put which is not relevant to the image. So that is also not allowed. If I want to put the Sachin Tendulkar's photo on my website, if it is Sachin Tendulkar's website, then the name must be related to it, as I have given over here. What the image is of, it is Sachin Tendulkar's photo. So relevant alternative information I have provided over here. So this is the correct way to specify your image. Students, your linking to other websites also should be proper. Even linking to your other web pages of your same site also should be proper. And observe the file name, such kind of file names if you are giving, that is wrong. So here you should give the proper file name. For example, if I want to have my website to be ranked of my college in the search engine at the top, so I will write best colleges in Pune.htm. So while searching the best colleges, this will be obviously ranked up. So this is the correct way to put on it. So let us see which are the SEO optimization types. First is SEO keywords. Second is social media optimization, mobile friendly, creating robots.txt, speed of the website, and SEO backlinks. So these are the factors which affects the SEO optimization. Students, remember all these things which are required for SEO optimization. Now we will see one by one each of it. Let us see what is SEO keywords. The keywords which you mention in meta tag are important over here. The keyword search and analysis is important because it is a part of search engine marketing. There are various online keyword planner tools which may help you out to which are the keywords I should put in my shortlist keywords in the meta tag. Students, here SEO, social bookmarking, is also the important and powerful tool for promoting your website, and that is very useful off-page SEO optimization tool. So students, you can put the backlinks also on your web page. What is a backlink? Backlink is nothing but you are providing the links to other website on your web page, but that should be, always remember, that should be relevant. And once you put that on your web page, that represents a vote of confidence from one site to another, so that obviously search engine thinks that this is a very good site because you're referring other very good sites. Now, what is a social bookmarking? Social bookmarking means like a Twitter or maybe Facebook, you will bookmark your website, and bookmarking service allows you to save and organize and share bookmarks with other users. If your URL of the website is difficult to type, then in that case, this will help the users to visit your website by just clicking the bookmark. Students, in bookmark, you will find that many of the browsers supports giving bookmarks. You may try out giving bookmark to any of the site by using any of the browser. Students, what is SEO? Social media optimization. Social media optimization means, as I said, Facebook, Twitter, blogs, forums you will make use of for posting your website URL over there. When these communities have the link to created website, obviously it builds familiarity and trust about the website, and such website will be ranked up in the search engines. So the speed of the website also matters. If your speed of the website is good, obviously users will be visiting your website. It has been observed, if the website is slow, the users may not like your website and may not give time to download the website. The speed of the website matters for ranking the website. More is the speed, more visitors will come to you because they may not have to wait for downloading your web page. Students, mobile friendliness is very important part in day-to-day life, because if your website is not visible on their mobile, obviously they are not going to always open their laptop or a desktop to see a website. So that's why mobile friendliness increases the exposure to your website, and obviously that improves the website ranking. So these are the factors which affects the website optimizing. Last factor is creating robots.txt. If you don't want to have any of the web page and you want to exclude that web page from indexing, so you can specify that page in robots.txt. Now, what is SEO audit? SEO audit will help you out for search engine optimization of your website. Suppose you want to rank your website up, then this SEO audit tools will help you out what is missing in your website. For example, if your title is wrong, it will let you know. If your meta tag is not having keyword, it will show that in the report that your meta tag is not having the correct keywords, and so on. So SEO audit helps you out to find out what could be done to improve ranking on search engines so that consumers could find your website with greater ease. The analysis of your website is done by SEO audit tools. Which are the SEO audit tools available? So these are the sample free SEO audit tools. There are many more SEO audit tools available on the internet. So these are two sample audit tools you can try out for the website created by you. So first is SEO Matter and second is SEO Optimer. So these are the two sample SEO audit tools. These audit tools are free and you can download that on your computer and you can make use of it. So these provides clear and actionable recommendations that can be taken to improve your online presence. So the URL is specified from which you can download these kind of tools. So this is a sample results given by the SEO Optimer. Now over here, just observe, it has given what kind of SEO, it gives the grade like this, what kind of social linking you have, what kind of security, whether your website provides a security, and so on. Whether your website is good, your page is good, whether it is having the proper title or meta tag, all this it displays. Audit results of the SEO Optimer shows. The audit of the SEO Optimer shows overall ranking of the website, recommendations for improvement, search engine optimization. It provides usability of the website, performance of the websites. It checks the speed. It checks your title and meta description. It also checks whether your website contains various header tags, body tags, and keyword consistency. It checks the amount of contents in the web page. It checks. It also checks with how many backlinks are there, broken links are there, friendly links are there. What is broken links? Broken links means links which are not working, which are called as broken links, which are not giving the link which you have specified. On page links, it will check out. So these are the specified output in the SEO Optimer audit result.
This is Search Engine Optimization, explained by Common Craft, in collaboration with Search Engine Land. Imagine for a minute that you're a librarian, but not a normal one. You're a librarian for every book in the world. People depend on you every day to find the exact book they need. How do you do it? You need a system. You need to know what's inside every book and how books relate to each other. Your system needs to take in a lot of information and spit out the best answers for a patron's questions. It's not an easy job. Search engines like Google and Bing are the librarians of the internet. Their systems collect information about every page on the web so they can help people find exactly what they're looking for. And every search engine has a secret recipe called an algorithm for turning all that information into useful search results. Now, if you own a website, search results matter. When your pages have higher rankings, they help more people find you. The key to higher rankings is making sure your website has the ingredients search engines need for their recipes. This is called Search Engine Optimization, or SEO. As it turns out, most of the big ingredients are known. Let's take a look. First, words matter. Search engines account for every word on the web. This way, when someone searches for shoe repair, the search engines can narrow results to only the pages that are about those words. Second, titles matter. Each page on the web has an official title, but you may not ever see it because it's in the code. Search engines pay a lot of attention to page titles because they often summarize the page like a book's title. Third, links between websites matter. When one web page links to another, it's usually a recommendation, telling readers this site has good information. A web page with a lot of links coming to it can look good to search engines. But some people try to fool the search engines by creating or buying bogus links all over the web that point to their own website. Usually, search engines can detect when a site has a lot of them, and they account for it by giving links from trustworthy sites more weight in the recipe. Fourth, the words that are used in links matter too. If your web page says Amazon has lots of books, and the word books is linked, search engines can establish that Amazon.com is related to the word books. This way, when someone searches for books, that site will rank well. Lastly, search engines care about reputation. Sites with a consistent record of fresh, engaging content and growing numbers of quality links may be considered rising stars and do well in search rankings. These are just the basics, and the recipes are refined and changed all the time. Good SEO is about making sure your website has great content that's supported by the ingredients that search engines need for their recipes. I'm Lee Lefevre, and this has been Search Engine Optimization, explained by Common Craft.
So students, have you enjoyed the video? It was telling you all about SEO, isn't it? So we are going to see what is SEO again in brief. So if you want to rank your website up in the search engines, you have to make use of techniques. So which are the techniques? On-page SEO and off-page SEO. Students, why to rank your website up in the search engines? Obviously, if you want to have the digital marketing of your website, the search engines makes very important role in that. So search engine, if they rank your website up in the list, then what is going to happen? More visitors will come to you. So more visitors means more customers, and obviously your product is going to sell in more way. So here what is, you are going to make use of two ways. One is white hat SEO and black hat SEO. Out of that, you're going to try out only white hat technique or strategy for making your website more popular. In white hat SEO, you have seen, or on page SEO, technique, you have seen that you have to make use of good contents on your website. You have to make use of heading tags. You have to write down a proper title for your website. You have to write down proper names for your images. Your links should have proper names for linking the other websites. You have to do the social bookmarking. You have to link your website to other popular search engines like say Yahoo or Google. If you want to have rank your website up, then you can make use of the Twitter or Facebook, such kind of social media networks you are supposed to make use of for linking the website. Your linking should be relevant. If it is irrelevant linking, then obviously that is a black hat strategy, and that is not allowed. So students, if you want to have your website ranking up in the website, then you have to make use of good techniques for making your website up in the list. You are also make use of the backlinks are also important, which we have just seen the what is the backlink. So you are going to link your website properly with other websites. And if your other good websites are referring your contents, if they are good, obviously the other websites will refer your website. And such, if networking is good, your website is good, will be considered by the search engines. So if you want to rank your website up in the list of the Google search engine or any of the search engines, then you must have such kind of a things. You must put the meta tag, having good keywords, having good contents. So you need to concentrate what user wants from your website, but obviously your website will be ranked up in the list. So that's it for the search engine optimization. If you want to have the search engine optimization good for your website, you can make use of the tools which will help you out to rank your website up by removing some errors whichever your website is having. For example, if I have not given the title proper, then search audit tools will, this SEO audit tool will let me know that the title is not given properly, meta tag is not given properly. Such kind of errors can be removed by using the audit tools, and audit tools reports will help you out to remove the errors for whichever is there on your websites. So these are the things we have learned today from search engine optimization today. So let us conclude for search engine optimization topic today. That is the second chapter, which is important for your online examination as well. That's it for today. Thank you.